I know this is the review y'all been waiting on. Netflix Transformers Chromia versus Siege Chromia.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Here's her artwork right here. The stuff on the back. That crap. And yeah. Explore, explore, repair, repair. Here she is out of package next to her Siege version right there. And yeah, only thing different is the color scheme. Same weapons. Her weapons aren't painted, so I can't complain about that. But there's definitely way more variety in the paint right there. She's supposed to be this blue. I guess this is how she was when she first started the battle. And this is how things are going for her right now. Like, let's see. No, I thought it was different. But you see the blue right there. Let me come in. Once again, gray plastic with the paint on it. Put it in a way where it looks faded. And she looks kind of dirty. Kind of makes her looks like she has black toes right here, which I do like better than her plain blue. But other than that, we got some asymmetrical burn right there. The head is relatively unscathed. Her head here is actually painted. They put black in the middle of that for some reason. It's blue over there, you'll see it. You see a lot of gray down there. And yeah, look at that. I guess we'll see more of that in vehicle mode. Or alternate mode, whatever we want to call these things, since I don't know if they're actually vehicles. But let's let you see this Chromia. Same thing. Now this right here, that's supposed to peg. Or is it? No, there's no peg. But it's tighter on her. But everything else feels right about the same. And this backpack on the show, from the clips I've seen, is gonna be show accurate. She's actually gonna look like this on the animated series. So there you are, that. Just cleaner. Her weapon can be, or weapons can be configured in several different ways. And I haven't been showing these things are compatible with the Siege blast effects. Maybe this should be turned this way because that's on the top. But that's not how they had any instructions. But she has this main gun. You can take this piece off and port it up here like a scoop. On my first Chromia, that's not a secure fit, but it seems to be better on this one. And these can separate and be just hand grenades if you want. In the original Siege instructions, these were called some type of grenades, but they don't have all that in the new instructions. But they show you that these can, with the aid of this right here, port into the side when she's not using it. So there you are. Articulation. Head's on a ball joint, and they cut out the back of her head so she can look all the way up. Kind of wish they did that with more of the figures. Shoulders are on a pin. They go out that far. And they're really tight, to be honest. Swivel right there. If they're so tight, this is looser and it's making me feel like, ugh, I don't like that. And I don't like that either. This is pinned as well. Her wrist only goes in. Waist, this is what she's working with. On the Titans, what was it? No, Power to Prime's version, or her sister robots, she could really rotate down there, but this kind of wants to move out of the way. It has no reason to move out of the way, and it doesn't move out of the way. The leg goes out that far, kicks that far forward, comes back a little bit, spins on the hip. She can only bend right there. I've never liked that. You have two options. You could rotate that down and make her bend 90 degrees, or you can force the leg around that and do it like that. And I'm finding out that this is still easy to pop off. So be wary about that. The ankle can do this due to transformation, and it's not all that tight on this figure. And she has super tight ankle pivot. So she has just enough articulation to say she's posable, but yeah, all that junk in the trunk. Or maybe that is her friggin' trunk. And look at this. Yeah. I never really liked the way this one looked. Let me stop talking about them and bring out an example. Alright, this is one of her fellow female Autobots from the Generation 1 cartoon. This design right here is similar to this, but not quite. Like what I was saying is they have the waist rotation down here or the crotch rotation. But they have a similar joint system up there. They have double jointed knees. I mean, you do get this ugly thing that I never really liked, but at least she can still bend freely. The arms aren't, I mean, the elbows are on a ball joint, but they don't feel as hindered as hers does. And they still have somewhat of an ankle pivot, and the foot can rock back and forth. But since I have this is going to be like a mega comparison review. This is the Generations Chromia. She had a big, huge backpack, but it doesn't look as crazy to me as that does. But this was designed off of the Transformers Prime body. They just tweaked it enough to make her look way different and not be RC. It's a Transformers Prime RC body, I should say. It looks good. The face is still similar. The design over here is based off of the IDW Comics version of her. So there's kind of a Transformers Prime vibe to it, because they kind of had like Transformers Prime-ish faces on that series, the comic series. Now here you are. But this one looks way more shapely and feminine to me. Not saying this doesn't look like a female compared to somebody else, like Sideswipe. Here they be in vehicle mode, and this one's done seen some combat. Look at her glass all scratched up and gashed. And she's definitely dirty by comparison. Yeah, look at that. There are ports here and ports, well, ports here and there. And there are ports there and ports there for the siege effects, or weapons, battle masters, I mean. And you can put blast effects there. And you can put blast effects right here. You can put some thruster effects in her hands. So, there you are. They do roll well. But yeah. The deco is almost so different in such... This one... I kind of like this damage more than I like freaking Sideswipe right here, to be honest. I mean, it seems more natural or whatever, or maybe it's because it's more symmetrical a little bit, even though you have like a black gas right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be her chest. If it is, the darkness was on that side. And since I brought them out earlier, here is Generations Chromia right here, who turns into a sleek, futuristic Tron-like bike with no seat in there. And here is, darn, what is her name, like Moonracer? I hope I got that right. But the problem with this thing is these two tabs right there. What are they for? It's for holding her this in robot mode, but it definitely hangs too low so the wheels don't roll on her. But she doesn't have that issue, and she also doesn't have a combiner joint and whatnot. So there you are. That. Let's bring in Mirage since she's here. I have Hound, but it's not the Netflix Hound. Pretend it's the Netflix Hound, but these would be the Autobots available for the Netflix right now. The last person up is a Decepticon. Well, crap. Decepticon Mirage. Scrap Face. I'm gonna be honest with you, out of these deluxes, I think Scrap Face is intriguing me the most. And then this one, then Sideswipe, then Chromia. Chromia, I like her in vehicle mode, but not so much robot mode. I do not like the robot mode. And Hound I think is definitely a waste of time. That deco is like no better than this, to be honest. I mean, it is a little bit grungy. It does the job, like I showed off in the review. But yeah, it's not too different from this, so I didn't feel like it's nothing out there making me want to get that. In fact, thank you, Nate. I'm still probably going to skip all of these. If anything, I might get him and, what's that dude's name? I'm having a massive brain fart. The Jet, the Seeker, Link something. And I'm saying part of the name, and I don't know why it's not coming to me. I'm getting old. I'm scared. Pray for me. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.